Hi, welcome to my channel. If today is the first day of you coming across my channel, please do like this video, give it a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend this video to other users. Actually, I visited a particular court. I'm a kind of person that like listening to cases in the court. I discovered that a case that one of the officers brought to the court, he ended up losing that case because of some errors in his case file. So today I'm going to give you a comprehensive look of a case file, how a case file is supposed to look like, so that you are going to learn or you amend your mistakes. Whenever your case is being taken to court, you will end up losing that case. Because have you ever imagined when you have spent so much money on a particular case and you get to court, your case was being struck out? Have you ever imagined after putting more effort in a particular case and you have believed that yes, when this case get to court, you will actually win this case, but when you get to court, your case is being struck out? Do you know how painful it is? So please wait to the end of this video and you are going to see and learn a lot how to amend or get a comprehensive case file. Thank you. First of all, a case file comprises of what? 3 sections. The case file comprises of 3 sections. We have section A, section B, section C. Then what are the documents that are supposed to be fixed in section A? Number 1, we have the index to the case file. The index to the case file is just like a catalog that shows the inside of how the case file look like or how the case file is arranged. The index to the case file is the first document in section A. Then in section B, we have the second document as extract from crime diary. The extract from crime diary is the first report recorded by the police officer from the crime diary. The police officer or the investigating police officer or the investigating officer will extract that statement and write it in a different sheet of paper while adding it to the section A of that case file. Now, after the complainant have made his statement, you record it voluntarily and let the complainant sign, and you should what? Countersign. If the complainant doesn't know how to read or write, you have to write for him or her, then read that statement to him or her. Let him or her sign, agree with you that yes, I actually volunteered this statement. Do you understand? Because you can get to court and deny and say, I didn't say this. So when it's signed, you have to what? Counter sign. Then the second document there is what? After you must have taken the extract from crime diary, is the complainant statement. The complainant statement should be added there. Now, pay attention to what? This document called meaning sheet. A meaning sheet is a document that tells the activities of the police officer or the investigating officer who is in charge of that case. Every move you made, you have to minute that case file. You minute it to your DCO. The DCO minute it to the DPO. While the DPO instruct the DCO on what to do, and the DCO will not minute it back to you. It is called meaning sheet. So the meaning sheet, you pay attention to it during the course of your investigation. That is section what? A. The document that are supposed to be section A. I take it again. We have the index to the case file. We have the extract from crime diary. We have the meaning sheet and the complainant statement. This document made of section A. Then section B. Section B is the suspect statement. The suspect statement is section B. But there could be 1 or 2 suspects. How do you label it? Because the labeling of your case file will give an insight of what the case file look like. And when you get to court, your case cannot be struck out because you have actually perfected your case file. The suspect statement is B1. Okay, what about their 1 or 2 or 3 suspects? How do you label it? This is where some officers make mistakes. The B1 is the first suspect. Then B1A, B1B, B1C, B1D. That is how to label your case file in the A section of suspect. Then section C comprises of what? The exhibit. Comprises of exhibit. There could be 1, 2 exhibits, 3, 4, 5 exhibits. The first exhibit there is exhibit 1, exhibit 2, exhibit 3. How do you label it? C1, C1, C1A, C1B, C1D, as the case may be. So now, let's jump into the police investigation report. Is the A2. The A2 is very, very important, and the section of the police investigation reports have the first paragraph as the introduction of the case. After the introduction of the case, you are introducing the case to your superior. That this is what actually happened. After that, you get to what they call investigation. You actually investigated this case. So, what do? You tell your superior how this case was investigated. Then after that, the third paragraph, the facts and findings. What are your findings in the course of your investigation? What do you find out? What do you recover? What do you see? Then the last paragraph there becomes what? Conclusion and recommendation. What are your recommendations? What are your conclusions of the case you are investigated? Are you being convinced that this case or this Mr. A actually committed this crime? Are you convinced that yes, if this case get to court, you actually prove your case above reasonable doubt? Now, let's go into your minute sheet back. You have to go back to your minute sheet, minute this case file back to the DCO. The DCO minute it back to the DPO. When the DPO send it back to the DCO recommend it back to you, instructing you to charge the case to court. Have you seen the process? So now, it is not left for you. How do you drive your charge? But for the purpose of this video, we are going to use conspiracy and stealing as a case study. We will use conspiracy and stealing as a case study. The IPO now, you have known that, okay, this case I investigated, your finding, conspiracy is there, and there was a stealing. Now, what do? You need to get your charge sheet being typed. This is another areas where officers equally make mistakes. Now, how does your charge sheet look like? Let me tell you. Listen and let me walk you through. Please, if up till now you have not liked this video, just like this video and give it a thumbs up. Or what is your take? What is your opinion? You drop it at the comment section. So now, if you want to type your charge, the commissioner of police becomes the complainant. Don't go and use the complainant that reported the case to you to charge your case to court. Okay? Yes. The complainant becomes the commissioner of police. The commissioner of police, becomes the complainant in this charge sheet you want to type. Now, let's go. Your charge sheet will be like this. For the purpose of this video, please, we will be using Mr. A and Mr. B as the suspect. Mr. A, Mr. B as the suspect. Now, let's type the charge. Commissioner of Police versus Mr. A. That you, Mr. A, on the 8th day of May 2024 at about 16:00 hours at 21 Road, Sea Close, House 12, Festac Town, Lagos, did conspire with one Mr. B to steal the sum of $250,000 property of one Mr. B, and thereby committed an offense punishable under section 516 of the Criminal Code, cap 38, volume 11, Laws of Lagos State, 2000. You see the charge? Now, that is the charge of conspiracy. You have charged him for conspiracy. You have to proceed to charge the suspect again for what? Stealing. because in the course of your investigation, you have actually convinced that yes, he stole, and stealing has been what established in your findings. Now let's type the charge, the second charge. You see, it goes like this: that you, Mr. A, on the same date and time and address, there steal the sum of $250,000 property of one Mr. A, okay, and thereby committed an offense contrary to section 383 and punishable under section 390 volume 1 cap 38 volume 11 laws of Lagos State. You see, so that is how your charge sheet should look like. If you do all these things, I promise you can never lose your case, because the judges and the lawyers there, they are looking for your mistakes. They want to see the mistakes you will make. Then the lawyer will use it against you. Not that the lawyer are more smarter than you, but they use your mistakes, the mistake from the case file, to confuse the police officers in charge investigation. So if you are being confused by the point they will cross-examine you in the court, you see that your case is almost gone. You're almost losing your case entirely. So during cross-examination, you should be very careful on how to answer the defense counsel. Be very careful to answer the prosecuting counsel, because you are there to prosecute your case. And when you have presented your case to court, how do you prevent your exhibit to the court? How do you provide evidence that yes, this man actually stole this money? That is a document again that is called bond to produce exhibit. The bond to produce exhibit should be equally added in section C of your case file. The bond to produce exhibit may be when you were investigating this case, the money you recovered from the man requested his money back. Yes, you have to give the money back to the owner of the money, but you have to document it in the documents known as bond to produce exhibit. With this bond to produce exhibit, you can establish it in the court of law during the court proceedings that yes, this man actually stole this money. Then that money, that document will serve as the money in evidence in the court. So you have to be very careful in all these documents so that you will not make mistakes. Please like this video, and I'll be dropping more videos on how to assist our officers not to be losing their cases in the court during court proceeding. Or what is your take? What do you think we can equally do to assist them? That when this case is charged to court, they will not make mistake. Please drop it at the comment section. Thank you very much.